This is Dave Sundstrom. Welcome to another video celebrating entertainment from decades gone by. You know, the good stuff. It's funny the paths that life takes one down. For Cassandra Peterson, better known as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, it was a chance encounter with a legend in the music world, a king if you will, that changed her life forever. Who am I talking about and what exactly happened? Well, give me a few minutes and I'll do my very best to explain. But before I get too far into my story, I'm just going to assume that everyone knows who Elvira is, right? She's something of a worldwide phenomenon, and believe it or not, Cassandra Peterson has been playing the character for the better part of 4 decades now. Elvira is, simply put, a cultural icon. And yet, there was a time during the late 60s when a young Cassandra thought that she had made it. She was in her late teens and dancing in Vegas, and she literally believed that she couldn't reach any higher, do any more. She was content to keep doing what she was doing until that day when someone would tell her that she was too darn old to be dancing in Vegas shows anymore. So it was somewhere around that time that Cassandra met Elvis Presley. She would hang around his place a lot later at night after they'd both finished working. These days, Cassandra's quick to point out that while there was a little smooching, their relationship wasn't really like that. There was an age difference, and quite frankly, Elvis was more of a mentor and a friend. And because of that, Elvis was relentless with Cassandra about her potential and what she could be. And in his mind, it was so much more than just dancing in Vegas. He told Cassandra that if she really wanted to act, she had to leave Las Vegas. And it was due to that counsel that Cassandra made the gutsy decision to give up her career as a showgirl. She went to Europe and she played in a band and found a couple of small movie roles. While she kept working, at first it seemed like Elvis's belief in her might be unfounded. Was this it? What did she have to do to achieve the kind of success that the king of rock and roll thought she was capable of, while still doing something that she truly loved? It turned out that all Cassandra really had to do was go back to her childhood, to the crazy B-movie horror films of the 50s and 60s, the kind of movies that starred one of her idols, Vincent Price, the kind of movie that you could broadcast late at night on a Friday or Saturday, and you'd find a guaranteed audience of sleepless adults along with a few young kids who might have been sleeping over at a friend's house, lights dim and flashlights ready just in case things got too scary. But you know what? That almost didn't happen either. You know why? Because Elvira wasn't the person that the TV station wanted in front of the screen hosting these low-grade horror flicks. Instead, it was this lady, Mayla Nurmi, who went by the pseudonym of Vampira. However, when negotiations broke down, the station opted to give Cassandra a chance. And as we all know, the rest is history. As Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Cassandra's success seemed overnight to many and led to a feature film in the late 80s. Of course, her success had been anything but instantaneous. Still, Elvira, took advantage of her newly found fame and worked tirelessly to ensure that the Mistress of the Dark was not just another flash in the pan. One memorable moment for Cassandra early in her career as Elvira was when she was in Salem, Massachusetts, filming a Halloween special for MTV. One scene required her to stand on a bridge near the entering Salem sign. However, producers quickly decided that she needed to move because drivers were becoming so distracted that it was becoming a danger to all. Apparently, one car almost went off a bridge, screeching to a halt just inches before it would have gone into the water. And of course, we all know that her hard work has indeed paid off handsomely. In addition to her oh-so-many talk show appearances, there was a follow-up movie, numerous TV specials, and of course, lots and lots of merch. Being a DC Comics fan, I remember reading the revised version of House of Mystery with Elvira as host. And yes, I've played that pinball machine, and as with most pinball machines, she got the best of me. Also, not sure if this is still true, but for many years, the Elvira costume was the #1 seller during Halloween. I should also probably point out that Elvira has recently put out what she calls a coffin table book. Containing 240 pages, this oversized book is filled with hundreds of photos of Elvira. from the very beginning of her career through present day, some never before seen. This is the ultimate collector's book for fans of the Mistress of the Dark. In the end, it all comes back to Elvis. Without him, it's likely there would be no Elvira. It's almost like he single-handedly saved Halloween. In all seriousness, though, isn't it cool that Elvis cared enough about Cassandra to provide her with the encouragement and support at such a crucial moment in her life, when she needed it most? Thank you very much, Mr. Presley. As my old man would say, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Are you a fan of Elvira, and do you enjoy Halloween as much as I do? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and while you're at it, I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I would be honored if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I talk about music, movies, and mostly TV from decades gone by. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thanks so much for watching.